Yo, yo, yo. I can't walk. 2 weeks ago, Eboni K. Williams, the chick who didn't want to fuck a bus driver last year, joined a panel with 3 other Nubian golden girls to discuss their dating options now that they're all over the age of 40.
Dorothy, you're the smart one, and Blanche, you're the sexy one, and Sophia, you're the old one, and I'm the nice one. Everybody always likes me.
Eboni passionately described the man she desires, but unfortunately, I don't think she knows that she's too old to qualify to get into a long-term relationship with that nigga anymore.
Most of us, contrary to popular belief, don't just want a man. We want the man that we want. We want a man that we desire. We want a man that we're actually attracted to. Physically, emotionally, psychologically, intellectually. And if you're not that, you know what I mean?
A whole lot to ask nowadays.
It is a lot to ask.
Of course, the panel blamed their inability to attract and keep a nigga like that on racism, classism, and passport bros, so they wouldn't have to take any accountability for the fact that they're all over 40, still single, and still blaming men for it. I found this clip of some smart chick who explained why most modern women are like this now.
The rise of online dating and the rise of feminism has taught women that they are not to blame for any poor choices. If every poor choice is glamorized and every internal reflection is seen as gaslighting yourself. So they've even got terms for internal reflection to prevent it happening. So what will happen is they are trained to not reflect on themselves because we've been told we've been oppressed for so many years. Now it's time to make sure we project. And so we don't take any accountability. And as a result, when we get into relationships, if we don't feel completely soothed all the time, he must be a narcissist. He must be a manipulator. He must be gaslighting. He, rather than I. And unfortunately, we've got an online market that caters to that wounded woman, that caters to that entitled woman, and caters to that narcissistic woman.
So with that being said, I believe if a woman's rich, over 40, but is still single and is still looking for a man, but yet still feels the need to tell people that men ain't shit every chance she gets, how the fuck does that work? Then she surrenders the right to be acknowledged as a strong, independent career woman and should be treated as the bitter old chick with money that she continues to expose herself to be. The whole point of feminism was to help fat and ugly chicks achieve the American dream without the help of men. And these women accomplished that, so why? Are they angry that they're simply too old to rely on their looks to attract and keep the man of their dreams anymore?
Inquiring minds want to know.
Strong, independent, and attractive career women all have some strange need to compete with men who don't see them as competition. How the fuck does that work? So they tend to make the grave mistake of holding so much pride in their accomplishments that they can never submit to the men they want to fall in love with. I believe chicks like Eboni are incapable of submitting to a man because in order for her to do that, she has to love that nigga more than she loves herself. I'll bet money that Eboni took that leap of faith on more than one occasion and tried to fall in love with lesser men
a long time ago,
but hit a bunch of rocks on the way down when she jumped off the cliff, so now she uses her financial independence as a bungee cord to protect herself from heartbreak, which makes it very difficult for other men who might be worthy of her love to commit to her.
Hey, yo, you might have just made a fact just now. That's some real shit.
If Eboni hasn't been chosen by the man she thinks she's supposed to grow old with by now, then it's probably never gonna happen because niggas will refuse to play games with a 40-year-old woman who's clearly past her prime.
You old as fuck.
A woman's beauty between the ages of 18 to 34 can sometimes make waiting for sex worth a man's while. But once that chick turns 40, waiting for sex is officially considered a waste of time because at her age, it's a guarantee that she will look even worse tomorrow than she did today.
difference between 40-year-old cooch and 20. It's the amount of time I wait. That's it. 20, I wait forever. 40, I want a date, 2 dates, and then you gotta start rolling them old draws down. From where it is pulled up to the bra.
From the outside looking in, it looks like the hardest part about turning 40 for a woman's coming to the realization that she might have to consider dating down for the rest of her life. And because the concept sounds so foreign to old chicks with money, you can't just say dating down to them. You gotta put some emphasis on that shit and say, dating down. Dating down. As expected, this idea did not go over very well with the panel because Rose struggled to give a straight answer when they asked her about it.
Do you ever do something like that, Al?
What?
Pay all the bills. Like, would you take care?
She's too cute.
Like, say he's like a stay-at-home dad, and he's taking care of the kids, and you are the breadwinner. Are you okay with taking care of all the bills?
No.
There would have to be circumstances for that to, like, what's the issue?
Why aren't you working?
Yes, why aren't you working?
She's saying, put another way, make it make sense.
Yeah.
Make it make sense.
Make it make
and if
sense.
it doesn't make sense, it's a no.
For as smart as Ebony claims she is, are you really trying to tell me she needs someone to make it make sense for her? Fine, if no one else is gonna tell her, then I will. Eboni K. Williams, try to think of the dating marketplace like a casino. Now at 40 years of age,
you're old as fuck.
You don't have to cash out and leave the casino. It just means you're too old to post up like you're hot shit at the roulette and blackjack tables on the arms of men that you consider to be high value anymore. So at the end of the night, instead of cuddling and engaging in pillow talk after giving you
the dick
in a hotel room he made sure you paid for, that nigga's gonna wash his dick in the sink, put his clothes on, leave, and go back down to the casino and holler at the 26-year-old cocktail waitress he was flirting with while you were in the restroom earlier during the date. And since you hit the wall 5 years ago, turning 40's nature's way of telling you that you might want to put some serious consideration into dating down. Dating down. And try your luck at the slot machines along with the rest of the senior citizens because you're too old to bully real niggas into giving you babies in their last name.
The truth hurts.
However, I must say to Ebony's credit that she's definitely unlike most modern women because later on in the clip, she shared with the panel that she actually tried dating down. Dating down. In her first marriage and gave reasons as to why that plan didn't quite work out for her.
Truth be told, in my first marriage, I paid the bills. Let's be clear, I'm not speaking hypothetically. I'm speaking from experience. I was a lawyer dating a grad student. Who do you think was running them bills?
Right.
Let's stop it. And what I felt, y'all, was I appreciate the lifestyle I get to live with you, but I hate you for it.
Yes.
But I hate you for it.
Yes.
I hate that I got to have my hand out when I want to go get these new kicks. I hate that I have to ask in a way about, well, where are we going on vacation and what does my contribution look like? Because I'm not running shop the way I really want to run shop as most men really like to lead their household.
While I believe everything Ebony just said was the truth, I think she's only telling half of the story.
What do you mean by that?
What Ebony didn't tell us was how long it took before she started complaining about paying for everything after she got married. Personally, I think everything was fine after the wedding, but I'll say about
6 months later,
Ebony started searching for any excuse that she could possibly find to let that nigga know that she was not cool with being the breadwinner.
You broke motherfucker! You never have no fucking money! Fuck this shit! I don't want to make all these decisions! I need to be taken care of! I hate this shit!
The reason why being a sugar mama didn't work out for Ebony the first time around was she tried that shit during her physical peak in her mid to late 20s. But Ebony's 40 now, so it should be a whole lot easier for her to wrap her head around the idea of becoming a sugar mama these days because of the amount of joy she seems to take in talking to everyone as if she's their fucking mom as we watch her grow older, colder, and even more bitter.
That's that shit I don't like.
Simone Biles might be the greatest female gymnast of all time, and Nicki Minaj might be the greatest female rapper of all time, and they both look happy being sugar mamas to me. So my question for Ebony and the rest of these Nubian golden girls is, what makes you better than both of these chicks?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
All I know is these old chicks better enjoy what they got now before it's gone, because trust me when I tell you they are not prepared to hear the mean things niggas tell women going through menopause after casual sex.
Beat it, you 50-year-old mattress.
And that's all I have to say about that.
If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, please subscribe, and tell me what you think in the comment section below.
Peace. I'm Audi 5000.
Those who wish to
video. But then again, what do I know? I'm just an old crippled bastard. Ooh, 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 ooh. I ain't too proud to beg for your money, so like, share, and subscribe.